Soliel. So in today's video I will be doing this daytime glam makeup tutorial for you. I created this look because it is super daytime appropriate. It is still glam, yet it is not too smoky and hectic and strong to be too excessive for a daytime look. So that's why I kept it on the more subtle side, but yet I still think it's so beautiful and very glam in my opinion. But I might be biased because I created the look, so very cool toned look. I have used a lot of purples and soft pinks throughout it. Now I will be taking this look and turning it into a nighttime look in my next video, which will be very smoky and smoldery and glam, so you can look forward to that in my next video. But for now, this is what I'm doing. So if you want to see how I got this makeup look, please keep watching. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up if you enjoy it, and please hit subscribe down below if you do want to keep updated with the rest of my videos. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye guys. So first I'm going to take my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer and pop that on my eyelids as an eye primer, and I'm buffing that out just using my buffer brush, and I'm just patting that in so we have a nice base to work with. So first going in with Peach Smoothie by Makeup Geek as my first transition shade with my Sigma E40. So basically what a transition shade does is makes it so much easier to blend out the colours that you apply beneath it, because it has a colour to blend into. But you want to make sure that you apply that transition shade first, because when you go in with the crease colour, it will be so much easier to blend out. Then I will be taking Wisteria by Makeup Geek, which is just a really pretty pastel-y purple colour, again with a Sigma E40, and I'm just popping that on top of Peach Smoothie to slowly build up the colour there. I want this look to be really buffed out and blended, so that's why I'm slowly putting in colours and blending them out. I'm then going in with Bubblegum from the Too Faced Sugar Pop palette and adding that on top of Peach Smoothie and Wisteria because I went a bit colour happy. And yeah, I'm just slowly taking that and blending that out. So we have a really soft colour gradient there. So when I go in with the darker colour beneath it, it just looks really pretty and effortless in a sense. Then taking Daddy by ColourPop. And I'm taking that colour on my Sigma E25 and popping that right in my crease and slowly blending that out. Now, you want to work slowly with a shade like this. You don't want to get a lot of colour, pack it on, and then not know what to do with it. So I'm just slowly building up that colour, blending it out, adding more colour, and blending it out. So this is a perfect example of why a transition shade is so important. As you can see, if I didn't have any of that pink or peachiness or purple right, like that slight colour in just above my crease, I would have had stark white right above that purple and I would have looked like a crazy person. So you might not think it's important when you can hardly see it, but when you go in with a bright colour or any sort of a colour in your crease, that's when it becomes important, and that's when you can really tell that you have a transition shade there. You don't necessarily have to see it, it just has to be there for when you go in and blend, and it makes life so easy. And now I will be going in with Strawberry Ice from that same Sugar Pop palette and applying that with my MAC 242, just popping that onto the centre of my eyelids and blending that outwards. And then with this MAC shade, which I'm sorry, I don't know the name of it, but I will link it down below. And I'm taking that on my Makeup Geek small crease brush and applying that right into my crease to darken up that area and create a bit more depth with a darker purple shade. And then, you guessed it, I will go in and blend that out even further. So before I go in and do the face, I'm just popping on some lip balm, the Skinn Lip 6X Lip Balm. And then just putting on my Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer on my problem areas, so my nose and my cheeks where my pores are large. And then taking some MAC Fix Plus on the Skinn buffing brush before I then go in and do my foundation. So I'm just popping that on to the end of the brush and dotting that all over my face. This is usually what I do. So the reason I applied MAC Fix Plus onto my brush was because I wanted to keep this look a little bit dewy since this is a daytime look. Oh, and I should mention the foundation I'm using. I'm using Estee Lauder 3W1 in the shade Tawny, which is my favourite.
Can you help me fly? I can't resist. 'cause you have got a hold on me in all these thoughts when you...
For some odd reason, my foundation's showing up so much lighter on camera than it was in person. In real life, my face and my neck were matching. There was no issue there. So yeah, watching back, I'm like, what is going on? But it is what it is. Let's move on. So now I've gone in and applied the foundation to the rest of my face, and I'm just buffing that in for a final touch-up. Oh, don't worry about that. I had Law & Order SVU on in the background, and Crease was on, and I was, having a moment. Now for concealer, I am using the Maybeline Fit Me in the shade Light, and I'm just applying that right underneath my eyes to conceal and highlight. I love this concealer. I love the consistency of it, and it's just a dream to blend out. On most days, I am a creasy mess under my eyes. I just have these lines that sit right underneath there and just want to have concealer sit in them for fun. So I don't know, it's always an awesome time when that happens. But I have recently just purchased the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Concealer, so I'm waiting to try that for the first time in a tutorial that I do, so you will see how that works out for me. So I did clean up the eye area with that concealer, and now I'm just going back over it with a brush to soften any harsh lines. Then taking the yellow shade in the AC on Tour palette. I'm sorry I was out of focus for this part, I did not even realize. Yeah, and I'm just setting my concealer with that in patting motions using my Sigma Tapered highlighting brush, I believe. I think it's an E25, I think that's what it's called. I will link it down below again. Then taking my, I love this product. It is my Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. Yep, that's what it's called. And I am applying that with my Makeup Geek angled stippling brush. I'm applying that right into the hollows of my cheekbones. I'm kind of bronzing and contouring at the same time. I love this product. If you don't own it, I highly, highly, highly suggest buying it. It is total value for money. Yes, it is expensive, but I've had it for a few months now and it hardly looks like I've even used it. And I've used it at least like twice a week. I love it. The color is gorgeous. It blends out so, so, so well, and it lasts a long time, and it's super multifunctional. You can bronze, you can contour, you can cream contour. You can do everything with it. I love it. Then taking that next shade from the AC on Tour palette again, and just going in and contouring my nose and pop that onto the bottom of my lip to make my bottom lip look bigger, because I always want to do that. And now for mascara, because I didn't want to use fake eyelashes. I went in with this, Extend-A-Lash by Designer Brands Cosmetics. So what it is you apply a layer of this mascara, and then you go in with the fibers, which are meant to create more volume and length, so it's like you've got a lot more lashes than what you really do. So I went in twice with this. You're only meant to go in with it once, but it was the first time I used it, so I was kind of having a play with it, and I think I went a little overboard, but I worked with it. I wasn't working with much to begin with, so I did go a little bit Extend-A-Lash crazy, but it's okay. It all worked out in the end. And now I'm just taking a Skinn mascara and applying that to my bottom lashes. Now taking my MAC blush, I'm pretty sure this shade is discontinued, but I will link the name of it down below. Just applying that onto the apples of my cheeks and blending out. Then taking Pink Freeze by MAC and applying that as my highlight. It works perfectly well. I loved it. Then just popping that onto my inner corners as well. I am all for using products in more than what they were just meant for, hence why I used it as my highlight, because it worked beautifully. Now taking Bound by ColourPop, which is a gorgeous like baby pink kind of shade, and then taking the lip gloss Miley created with MAC and popping that on top of Bound just to give it a bit more of a shine. And I just wanted to keep this look very cool toned. And that is the completed look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Bye! And my camera's dying. So in today's video, I will be doing this video, and I will see you in my next video. Too many videos. Still effective at the same time. Fine. at the same time, and that's really what you want for a daytime look. Something that's not too in your face, but you will still notice it, like this. And turn it into a smoldery, smoky, glam makeup nighttime, yeah. This daytime glam makeup look for you. Appropriate daytime look. I created this because it is very, oh my god. I created this look because it is,